Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements for additional messages. As this is a general reading, messages may or may not apply. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't for the next person. I can be picking up on someone around you or someone you could be dealing with, so you might have to swap the roles. And if this reading doesn't resonate right away, it may be something that happens down the line. If you'd like, keep it in your back pocket or come back at a later time. We're going to take a look into what messages need to come through for you guys for this upcoming month, see what you guys can be currently dealing with or what you can expect down the line, get some insight, wisdom, guidance, overall see what's going on. I hope you guys are doing well, and let's get into this reading. Also, I did create an Instagram, so if you guys are interested in giving it a follow, Jade Stone Tarot, that'd be pretty cool. And with that being said, let's pull some animal oracle cards for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? I know I'm a little late with these January readings, so we're just going to make them monthlies, okay? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. What's going on for Saggy, please? Any messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? What's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Sagittarius? Let's get into it. Oh, we already have a card. The Turtles coming out. Aries had this card come out as well. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. What's going on for Saggy for this next month? Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? We have the Fox. That's funny because I thought the card was going to come out and it did. We also have the Peacock. Oh, and the Fire Ant. Okay. Oh, you guys are trying to digest some sort of situation. Whether this was something that happened recently or this could be something from your recent past or way back. There might be some sort of irritation, or you might be getting a little bit fired up or heated. Something has you a little bit heated, and you're trying your best to digest whatever this situation is that's got you a little bit, stirred up, a little bit angry, or a little bit, like something's kind of digging away at you, or it's almost as if someone's poking you and like they won't stop poking you. Like at first it's just like poke because like haha, yeah, okay, so funny, it's whatever, but they keep fucking poking you. It's just like, can you just stop? Like there's something that's just been getting at your nerves. Also the buffalo at the bottom, so there's like some overcoming obstacles over here. Okay, with the Peacock, there is a situation where you're needing to see things exactly as they are. Okay, the Peacock is this energy of seeing the reality of a situation, digesting a situation after something went down, something happened, probably whatever this is about, this fire ant energy. Now it's like, okay, I have to just sit with it and digest whatever this is. Maybe someone's true colors are showing up, and maybe it's like has you a little bit heated, or maybe not even a little bit, but a lot. And so you're trying to center yourself, you're trying to control yourself, but yeah, it's like you're needing to just kind of pull away. Once you pull away and you kind of center yourself and you ground yourself and you're able to digest this situation of whatever this is that's been getting on your nerves, finally there is this energy of you guys being able to adapt quite well, especially if there are changes involved in this situation. Like perhaps something just was unexpected and it just caused like a lot of irritation, and now it's like, okay, well now I have to figure out what's my next step, how do I move forward. Okay, so plan B, like what do we do here? But then it's like, okay, you're able to adjust quickly to whatever this is. You're able to snap back into your A game, back on your bullshit. So whatever this is, whatever this irritation is, oh, look at this. We have all the elements out here on the table: fire, air, earth, and water. I like that. Bringing all elements into balance. But yeah, so once whatever you resolve this irritation, or you gather back your energy, or you're able to see things exactly as they are, you are able to move forward confidently and you're feeling better, you're right on target. And with the turtle, you're using this as an experience and you're keeping that in your back pocket. So if something down the line happens, maybe it's a similar scenario, or you may be dealing with a similar person, or the theme might be coming up, you're able to look back at this situation and be like, well, what did I do when that happened to me last week or a month ago or a year ago? How did I handle that? I'm going to return to that. The turtle also is the energy of either being a teacher or a writer. Like your experiences have helped you grow, and you also use these experiences to help others on their path. Whether you are a writer, a singer, this does have to do with writing. This card is heavily influenced by writing. So maybe some of you are journalists out there, but it's like you're able to use these experiences to help you and also help others. Especially if you're a teacher, right? You use whatever this experience is to help further your teaching lessons, your skills. You have all this information and this wisdom underneath your shell, and whenever you may need it, you're able to just pull it out and use that and apply it. So going back with the fox is also the energy of you guys being very hardworking, extremely smart. You're able to stay dedicated to your work. You invest your time wisely. You don't just waste your energy on just anything or anybody, right? You make sure that it is reciprocated and that you are well appreciated, okay? Because, you're very valuable. Very valuable. And so, yeah, for some, maybe this irritation is because you're realizing the true colors of someone around you, or something's just coming to light, you're getting some sort of clarity, and, at first, you're falling into, like, a little bit of a shadowy side, but then you catch yourself, like, wait, that's my ego talking, let me ground myself, let me check myself, okay, I'm good now, I'm centered, I'm gonna focus on what truly matters, right? I'm not gonna waste my energy on something that just keeps me in that low vibration, okay? I'm also getting the energy of slow and steady wins the race. I think I said that in Aries read because they had the turtle come out as well. Whatever it is that you've been investing your energy into, take it nice and slow. There is no rush. You are on the right path, and to just go nice and easy. Don't rush into anything, especially because Mars is in Taurus. So there's this energy of you guys just needing to take it nice and slow, cross the T's, dot the I's, right? And that you have lots of ideas to, build on or expand. So yeah, I'm getting two different things here. Lots of things about your careers taking off and like you're investing your time, your energy, and it's working out in your favor. It's slow, but there's steady progress going on here. And then another message I'm getting is that there's some sort of irritation, whether this is a person, a situation, something from the past, or something recently. And maybe we'll find out when we pull some tarot messages, maybe that'll come up again. But it's like you get irritated at first, but then you check yourself and you're able to handle the situation maturely and calmly in a collected mannerism, like you're not reacting the way you used to in the past. Like you're able to control and ground and center yourself, okay? So the turtle, ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle personality. Like the beaver, the turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements. This helps ground and connect them to deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all of the books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous, and productive. When out of balance, slows down to a halt, and to bring into balance and adventure. So, isn't that fitting for you, Saggy? Time to go on a little adventure, time to go explore, time to do something fun. If you can, of course, with circumstances, I understand, life gets in the way. Maybe just go on a little nature walk, or go on a little road trip, or just, have a little weekend getaway if you can. Just, get out of your house, especially if you have been bunkered down and you're like, I just need to get some fresh air, I need some sunlight. Even if it's cold, bundle up and just get some air, get out of the house for a little bit, go on a little adventure. You never know who you may cross paths with, you never know what you might see. There is always magic around us. So I don't know what that's about, but maybe that's a sign for somebody out there, okay? So then we have the fox, which is a smart, strong partner or mate and a wise teacher. The fox is an enchanting creature with plenty of mystique to go around. Fox personalities are skillful in business and also make great teachers. They are quick to learn and adapt well to new situations. Foxes are ideal life partners as they commit to relationships for the long term, and their natural charisma keeps things exciting. Fox energy helps us stay true to those most dear to us. When this card appears, reconnect to those you love. Foxes don't do well when they slip away. When in balance, magical, igneous teacher, and monogamous. When out of balance, sneaky, unsure of their identity, and to bring into balance, partnership and connection. So you're needing to reconnect reconnect with your loved ones. If you have been isolating yourself or distancing yourself or just kind of going in hermit mode and just minding your own business, maybe you're needing to reconnect with your family or your friends and just like even just text, call, hit them up and be like, hey, I'm okay. I know you haven't heard from me for a while, but like I'm good. I've just been busy doing my thing or working on this project, or I've been on this adventure, but I'm good. Like, reconnect with your loved ones, your friends, your family. And this is talking about partnership and connections. So perhaps there's some new connections coming up down the line, or you're needing to, you know, be more open to connecting with people, even strangers. You know, they always say don't talk to strangers, but what if you talk to a stranger and then they change your life forever? You never know, right? Sometimes they have some great advice. Anyways, what am I saying? Okay, so the peacock, inner beauty, compassion, and assimilator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrevealed. It is easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides from within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all situations in life, so it does not harbor resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us has reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, confident and kind. When out of balance, can't digest situations, and to bring it about, meditate on the navel. Okay, and the fire ant. So aggression, rigid thinking, and following orders. The fire ant energy flares up without us noticing. It's the force that attracts us to people and situations that feed our imbalances rather than those that encounter them. Gossiping and blaming are a few indicators that misaligned fire ant energy is at play. You may also find yourself stewing on a person or situation, only making things worse. How can you break free from the drama and cool down? Fire ants are surprisingly sensitive. Don't pretend the heat isn't getting to you. One in balance, thoughtful, and disciplined. When out of balance, argues, excess heat, and gossips, and to bring it to balance, some solo time and walks at night. Alright, so definitely spend some time alone, reconnect with yourself, right? Center yourself, ground yourself. There is this energy of maybe you guys being a little bit imbalanced. Maybe you've been surrounding yourself with people who maybe aren't the best influence on you, or might just be very negative or draining. If you've been surrounding yourself with lots of drama and gossip and all that shit, you know, it's draining, okay? And so you might want to consider just pulling away for a little bit, reconnecting with yourself and grounding yourself. And then, of course, if you're stewing on a situation, a person, you need to cool down, right? Simmer down, okay? Especially because this is the energy of you guys being sensitive, right? Just ground yourself. Because, you know, don't want to end up blowing up or any of that. So spend some time alone, go for a walk, spend some time alone, perhaps maybe get into some sort of meditation practice, because that did come out, I think, in your last read, and that came out quite a bit. But yeah, interesting energy. Let's pull some tarot messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Any messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? What's going on for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? Messages for Saggy. Any messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Show me clearly what's going on with Saggy. We have the Lovers come out. We also have the Eight of Cups. Some of you are leaving behind a karmic relationship, or you may have walked away recently from that. Maybe that's what has you a little bit heated, or you realize whoever you were involved with, it doesn't even have to be romantic, of course. You just maybe realize that the people you're surrounding yourself with weren't the best influence on you, and you're like, you know what, you feed my imbalance, I gotta go. Messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Any messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month? This is specific, you guys, so of course if this doesn't resonate, it ain't for you. It's cool. We had the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you cut some shit out for sure. Four of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands in reverse, the World, Ace of Wands in the reverse, and your energy coming through Temperance. And I almost dropped the card and I caught it. Y'all see that? My reflexes. Okay. Also the King of Wands, High Priestess. You guys are in creation mode. Totally in creation mode. We'll talk about that maybe. We'll see. You know, I can talk a lot. So we'll see if I get to that. I might forget. Two of Wands, the World, Ace of Wands in reverse, Temperance. Yeah, I think you guys had a decision that came up. Let me just fix my blanket, y'all, because I'm really cold. So you had some sort of decision on whatever it is that you decided closed a chapter of your life. You walked away from something, clearly, with the Eight of Cups. I think this is what this decision was about. Do I stay? Do I go? Part of you wanted to stay, part of you didn't. Part of you wanted to feed into that imbalance in a relationship, in a workplace, in a scenario, situation, because, you know, it was fun, it's kind of addicting, but, like, you looked at the whole picture and you're like, you know what, this is not good for me, I have to get rid of this, or I have to leave this behind, or I have to, you know, have that discipline and cut some shit out, right, with that Queen of Swords energy. Anyways, so you made up your mind. Two of Wands in the reverse. You were stuck at a crossroad, not sure what to do, what to choose. You had a decision. Do I stay where I am currently, or do I jump off this wheel, this cycle, and leave something behind, right? Well, it looks like you left something behind. Eight of Cups and the World. So major completion of a cycle, right? With every ending brings a new beginning. Keep that in mind. But whatever it is that you walked away from, clearly there's no passion, there's no more fire, there's no more fun. If anything, it's not empowering, it's just draining. It takes away from you, right? You guys are fire energy. You guys are fire. It's almost as if, like, how do I explain it? Like something was constantly blowing out your flame, or like, you know, if you light a candle, it keeps burning out. It's as if you couldn't fully be yourself in a situation or express yourself in a situation. You feel like you were either smothered, or like it just wasn't a good influence on you. If anything, you started to feel an impact negatively if you stayed in this situation longer and longer and longer. So you were like, you know what, enough is enough. I put my foot down, Queen of Swords mode. I have to remove this. I have to set my boundaries. And if they don't like that, then they can go. Right? There's the door. Very firm decision that you made, okay? You had to put on a little bit of a hard face, or like, you know, be a little bit tougher, especially if this is a relationship of some sort. The lovers out here. You had to be a little bit tough, right? You had to be a little bit disciplined. Listen, these are my boundaries. You either follow them or get the hell out, you know? Yeah, like literally holding on to those boundaries. Four of Pentacles. Like, this is what I stand for. This is what I'll tolerate. And this is what crosses the line and I will not put up with. Like, you held on to those values so strongly. And so it's like someone maybe disrespected you or pushed you across that line, very fine line, and so you were like, okay, you crossed me, goodbye, see you later. And you did that, and you realize how much more peaceful you feel without this person, without this situation, this energy in your life anymore. Temperance, you're feeling so much more at peace now that you no longer have this in your life. You feel like a weight's off your shoulder. Like, thank God. Like, that was the best damn decision I ever made. Just look at me now. I'm peaceful. I have peace of mind, I'm calm, collected, I'm feeling grounded, I'm patient with where I am going, right? Nice, slow, and steady. Wins the race, there's no rush. I feel good. I feel good. Also, you guys are highly protected and watched over. Oops. And then I also wanted to mention the King of Wands and the High Priestess. Oops. King of Wands and the High Priestess. You guys are in creation mode, okay? And I feel like you guys are really paying attention to what your intuition's telling you. Your gut feeling. You're not doubting it. If you have this gut feeling about a person, a situation, maybe I shouldn't be here. Or maybe I should not be in this relationship. Maybe I shouldn't work here. Maybe this, maybe that. You have the clear messages and you're listening to them. And you're also following some sort of passion, some sort of endeavor. Has to do with like hands-on, or you're very creative, or you're very skillful at whatever it is that you do. This is part of your life purpose, or this is part of something that you're supposed to be doing. Okay? Fox turtle energy, like you're supposed to be doing this. So just a little side message. Keep doing whatever it is that you're doing. You have Piscean energy as well come out, but your intuition spot on. But you guys are doing exactly what you need to do. This decision you made was the best decision you had to do for yourself moving forward. Okay, so I guess we should clarify, because this is what we got. Which deck should I use to clarify? Oh my god, my throat. I'm gonna get some water first, because my throat's getting a little dry. This one. Okay, let's take a look into the lovers. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, you could have been dealing with a Gemini. You also have Libra, Capricorn, Cancer, and Fire, okay? Try the lovers. My hair getting on the highway. Try the lovers for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Try the lovers for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Try the lovers for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. There we go. Hermit in the reverse could have been dealing with a Virgo as well. I feel like this has to do with you guys making this decision, right? Before you made any decision, before you made up your mind. Two of Wands in the reverse, you pulled away to go within. You're coming out of that now, right? When you made this decision, because the lovers does talk about a decision, okay? A decision to what? Walk away. 8 of Cups, okay? So you went within, probably, if we go back to the King of Wands, High Priestess, this was your intuition coming through. So perhaps you had to pull away, go within. You weren't sure what to do, so you had to go spend some time to connect with your higher self to get a little bit more context, a little bit more clarity and enlightenment. Now you've gotten some sort of answer or enlightenment or truth. You've coming out of the hermit cave, and now it's like, okay, it's decision-making time. Okay? Anything else for the lovers? For Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Try the lovers for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. You guys might be entering into like this new chapter, entering the unknown. Of course, the 8 of Cups, you're walking away from something, but you're also entering something new. Same with the world, right? Endings and new beginnings. Try the lovers for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Try the lovers for Saggy and the Prince of Swords. Y'all see that flip around? 10 of Cups in the reverse, Knight of Wands in the reverse, 6 of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. You're just basically what I'm feeling here. You're leaving the past in the past. You're leaving basically what does not serve you, and you're gone. For me, usually the 6 of Swords in the reverse can indicate returning to the past, but I don't really feel that here. I don't. I feel like, if anything, you're making the decision to walk away, but you reflected on probably whatever the Spiraean energy was, right? Or something that you were stewing over, an experience, a fallout of some sort. So when you went within, you are probably trying to reflect on something from your past that you went through, 6 of Swords in the reverse. You spent a lot of time getting answers, clarity, insight, wisdom, guidance, right? You're coming out of that now, and you're making the decision to move away. Prince of Swords, moving on, moving to the future, moving and leaving behind the past once and for all. So especially because we are in this Mercury retrograde energy, it's everybody's favorite time of the year. It officially goes retrograde on the 30th of January, but we're in the pre-shadow, and so there's already this past energy kind of building up, and we're being asked to reflect, to reevaluate, to look back on some things. So it's going to be a theme for like the next month, so just be ready for that. That's going to be coming up in readings, so I know it might get annoying or repetitive, but you know, we can't have a future or present without the past, right? And usually the past predicts the future, you know, cycles and all of that. So unless you don't want to repeat your past, you have to learn from it, right? Otherwise, history repeats itself because you didn't learn from it, because you weren't paying attention or listening, basically. Whatever. Anyway, so you're moving away from that. That's what this lover's energy is about. Making that decision. Strong soul tie there. Also, lots of lessons learned, but you're coming out of this. This obviously, in the past, or the situation as a whole, left you feeling very sad, heartbroken, you know, lots of disappointment with how things ended, where things went, how things turned out to be. You know, you never wished or hoped that this would happen, but yet here you are. And so, you know, there's a bit of sadness here. Knight of Wands in the reverse and the Six of Cups in the reverse. So you could have been dealing with somebody who was very flaky. You could have been dealing with someone who was very flaky, wishy-washy, in and out of your life, or just inconsistent in their ways. And it's like, with that fox energy, remember, the fox is someone who's very loyal, very stable, like a rock, you know, you can always count on them. That's this fox energy. And whoever you were dealing with, especially if this was in a relationship or a friendship of some sort, they did not give you that same energy back, right? Now, it has nothing to do with you, it has everything to do with them, but at the same time, it still leaves you with this disappointment. Oh, actually, this is the Nine of Cups in the reverse, not the Six. Sorry about that. But yeah, so disappointments. Something that you wished that would work out, that would change. Maybe they would finally give you the same energy you gave them, but unfortunately, that was just not the case, and it left you in the muddy waters. But you know what? There's better things for you, but you're needing to cleanse that out of your life so that you have the space for better things to come in. Remember that, okay? So, that was at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you deserve someone who's going to give you the same energy back. And whoever that was couldn't, and that's on them. So, Eight of Cups, you walked away. Queen of Swords, you had to have the discipline to make that decision. It was not easy, but you had to stick by it. And you held on tightly to those values, those morals. And it's like you're not going to look back anymore. Heads looking into the future, the new direction. Best to stay in the present moment, really. Because sometimes we can get lost being in the future instead of being right here, right now. Because really, the future is based off what we're doing currently. What we are doing right here, right now, changes our future. So just remember that. Okay, so I want to look into the world. Because I feel like the Eight of Cups, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles, that's very straight to the point. So let's look into the world. Let's see what came to an end. Or what's yet ahead, right? And we'll look into temperance. Trying at the world. We'll just move this over here so it's closer to reference. Trying at the world for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And also, if you hear snoring in the background, that's just my dog. Trying at the world for Saggy. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Trying at the world for Sagittarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next month. Oh my god. One more. There we go. Try the world for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. For the next month. What's coming to an end or what's yet ahead? Eight of Cups, double confirmation. So yeah, you walked away. What a surprise. You walked away. Cool, double confirmation. That's too many. Less card spirit. Try the world for Saggy. Thank you. Two of Wands, double confirmation. You had a decision. What do I do? Do I stay? Do I go? Well, you obviously made up your mind. This is just telling me what we already know here. But yeah, you made the decision. Literally repeating myself. You made the decision to walk away. No shit. But hey, you know, we love that extra confirmation. Try the world for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Yeah, you put an end to a cycle. Perfect, though, right? You jumped off that karmic wheel. You left something behind. Instead of constantly repeating the same old shit, you're like, enough is enough. I'm putting my foot down. I can't keep doing this because it's not helping me in the long term. It's keeping me stuck, stagnant, it's draining. I'm not getting what I deserve. I'm extending, giving, but I'm not receiving the same energy back. Yeah, oh, and Five of Cups, and all it's doing is making me upset. It's causing me pain, sadness, heartbreak, and I know I deserve better. Underneath that, the Chariot and the Two of Swords, Libra. Oh, and the Two of Cups. Okay, we got 2, 2, 2, 2. We got 4 twos out here. Lots of decisions. These decisions are going to cause changes, okay? So you guys will be moving forward from this sadness, from this heartbreak, from this disappointment. Don't you worry. I know right now it's a bit upsetting. It's a bit heavy. It's not easy to walk away, but you had to do what you had to do. Cancerian energy with the Chariot. We also have the Two of Swords and Two of Cups. So whether this is talking about you guys making the decision to leave behind this relationship with that Two of Cups, or this could be something that's awaiting you on the other end, right? Something new, Two of Cups, but a decision if you will accept. This is at the bottom of the deck. Is there anything else? Because, like, is there anything else for the world? I feel like it just repeated itself, you know? So is there anything else regarding the world for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Had the world for Saggy. Anything else regarding the world for Saggy for this next month? Anything new? What's yet to come for Saggy? Based off the current timelines, of course. Art in the reverse. Six of Wands. Yeah, again, just me repeating myself. What's good? Art in the reverse, obviously there's an imbalance. What you put out, you did not receive. So therefore, you made the decision to walk away and move towards something where you are respected, where there is this appreciation, where you can give and receive, and there's a good balance, and there's lots of support, right? Because wherever you were in the past, whatever relationship or workplace you were in, did not give you what you deserved, okay? So all your hard work, by the way, will be paid off, and you will get that recognition you deserve. And that's all because you chose to walk away from a situation that was not giving you what you deserved. Bottom of the deck, we also have the Mangus, Magician energy. What you wish for, you shall receive. Anyway, so those are just some extra cards for the world. We'll look into temperance, and then we're gonna get some Tikashi messages. So you guys are in your element, walking away. You feel much more at peace. You feel much more at ease with how things happened, the decision you made. You're feeling much more calmer, much more grounded. Okay, I tell you about temperance for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tell you about temperance for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus the next month. Temperance for Saggy. The Queen of Cups, nice. Very calm, collected in your emotions. I like that. Tell me about temperance for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Ace of Cups. Okay. See, I told you that there could be some new energy coming through, right? Foxes did mention connections, so new connections, old connections, reconnection. I'm just saying. Tell me about temperance for Saggy. And the High Priestess, Piscean energy, lots of water. Bottom of the deck, 4 Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 2 of Cups. There's that 2 of Cups. Okay. A little bit of confliction. I'm getting, if there's something new coming in, there is this hesitation to letting down your walls. 4 of Wands and the 5 of Wands. There's a bit of confliction, probably because whatever you just went through, you're hesitant to opening up again because you don't want to go through the same shit, basically. But it's like, be mindful what you think, because remember, we did have that Magician energy come through. What we think, we bring about, okay? So with that mindset, right? Oh, but what if they're just going to do the same thing? Well, now you're just attracted to that outcome, baby. No, do not go that way, okay? If that's the case, if they did the same thing, you would see the signs as they are, right? You would see the true colors as they are, peacock energy. With all those eyes, you see a lot. Clear, crystal clear vision. Your intuition's not going to do you wrong either. You would see it, and you'd be like, nope, that's not for me. And then that's that, right? You wouldn't go down the same path because you learn from it. You have that experience, that wisdom in your back pocket. So don't even worry about that, because you wouldn't go down that path again. You wouldn't be repeating the same cycle. You close that cycle out, dude. Like, that's why we had the world come out, because oh my God, if I can pick it up. That's why we had the world come out, because you learned your lesson, and that chapter is now fini. You know, it's over, it's done with. So, moving forward, as you're getting your peace back, as you're getting your stability back, and starting to feel collected and balanced and calm and more peaceful and less pain, and you're healing and you're forgiving and you're letting go and you're focusing on things that matter the most to you, you got some new things coming your way. And for some, this is a new relationship. Could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, because literally all this water, okay, or maybe you got some strong water placements in your chart, but there's something new being brought here, okay? I'm feeling very, like, healing, nurturing energy from this. Queen of Cups with the High Priestess. This might be a healer, or maybe you're a healer, but anyways, something about this connection is healing. Higher purpose as well with the High Priestess, like, divine orchestration over here. Anyways, it's like, you know, when you always least expect it is when it comes around. As soon as you let go and you forget about it is when your manifestation, for some of you have been manifesting this, right? Anyway, so if you have this new relationship come in, and you know, Valentine's Day is coming up. I'm just saying though, for those who are wishing and hoping, you're just needing to open up. Especially if their opportunity is there, there's just a bit of a hesitation to open up to something new. But you're needing to push through that fear, okay? It's just an illusion. I was at the bottom, right? There is that fear. Nine of Swords, that's just an illusion. Underneath the Nine of Swords, the Princess of Cups. Okay. Lots of cups, lots of emotions. So like that's regarding something new. And of course that could be down the line, as this is a monthly read. So it may resonate now, it may resonate later on. Let's get some Tikashi messages. But yeah, so that's basically the read. You chose to walk away from something that you know was feeding your imbalance. And yeah. Oops. Alright, okay, can I shuffle? Any Tikashi messages for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus? Tikashi messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Tikashi messages for Saggy, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Communication. Tikashi messages for Saggy and caring. Alright, so communication. What are you saying or not saying? Are your communications clear? Oh, of course, Mercury retrograde fucks up with communication. Not all communications are verbal. Now is the time to communicate your thoughts and feelings. Speak your mind clearly so as not to be misunderstood. Be inspired as you communicate on all levels of yourself and other energy beings. Right now, communication might be a little bit so communication. What are you saying or not saying? Are your communications clear? Not all communications are verbal. Now it's time to communicate your thoughts and feelings. Speak your mind clearly so as not to be misunderstood. Be inspired as you communicate on all levels of yourself and other energy beings. And then with caring, it says it's time to take care for you. Lovingly take pleasure in your positive attributes. Do not deny your needs. Take care of yourself. Caring for others must be backed up by doing what is needed for yourself first so that you're able to continue caring. Your guides are watching over you at this time. You are cared for and loved. Time to nurture you. Time to take care of you. Time to fill your cup up first before you worry about filling up anybody else's. Okay, and you are cared for and you're loved and you're never alone. So that is what we got for you guys, Sag. If you got something from this reading, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.